Good morning, dreamers. Good morning. I do put the good in front of the morning. The last few, I wasn't sure if I was being honest when I said good morning or not. I had the most wonderful dream. The dream was a sense of being carried ever so gently, not a rough and tumble piggyback. It was almost fluid, like a womb, like floating in the Dead Sea, maybe, like being on a floaty in a pool, cool and crisp, and yet not a sense of cold. And I knew it was the Holy Spirit saying, I've got you. It's okay to float around for a while. You don't have to paddle. Have you ever just needed to float? Even for a few hours, few days, few months. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you need to rest. And I don't mean physical rest where you just do nothing at all and the grass grows up to your thighs and the laundry builds up to a place where you have no underwear. Sometimes there is a crisis and that happens. But for the most part, the rest we need is a spiritual rest. It's a spiritual rest. So sometimes it's okay to turn off the podcasts and turn off the audiobooks. I turned on some music today. When I'm at the height of emotion, I rarely do that. Because, oh my goodness, the music might make me cry. Imagine that. Music helping me get in touch with my emotions. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Because remember, emotions are messengers. It's not their fault. They didn't ask to show up. They're just there. And I have another emotion today that goes with the sense of being carried. And that's peace. That's peace. And as tough as the week has been, you know what it has shown me? It's shown me who showed up and who didn't. Showed me very clearly who showed up and who didn't. It showed me who wanted to accept and love my family and walk through pain with us. And even when attempts were made to clarify why certain things were hurtful and unkind, I saw who responded and who didn't. You know, who responded in, let's be here for her and them and, you know, her and the kids and let's challenge because things aren't quite right. Well, no, things aren't quite right. It's called life. It's called life. And I have a totally different perspective than you do, but there was a whole lot of yous that showed up. Every single moment I knew I could call any one of you. And you'd be there. I was so overwhelmed by your compassion. And those that remained quiet, okay. No worries. No worries. But my investment goes to those that show up, right? And I am just so overwhelmed and thankful for the cookies, the flowers, the drink, the like, it was just beautiful to receive the gift of time, the gift of text, the gift of email, the gift of check-in calls, and not one person who showed up tried to tell me how to deal with it. It was, what do you need? And how can I help? Like, wow. Talk about amazing. Sometimes I couldn't even answer. I don't know. Sometimes it was, I think knowing you're there is enough. And sometimes that is the truth. And this week it was. Knowing I could call, like, so many people in the middle of the night if I needed to. That was enough. And in those nighttime turnings and tossings, I just praised God for the people who I could call, because my body was too physically drained to make the phone call. I said, God, thank you for. And I listed, and God said, I'm going to grant you peace. So there was a whole bunch of you that showed up in the middle of the night. You didn't even need to get out of bed for it. So there is peace today. And I will be praying God's peace on you. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and make his face to shine upon you. And may he give you peace. Doesn't mean there won't be tears. Doesn't mean it won't be sad. It doesn't mean it's over, done, see you later. Doesn't mean any of that. But it means you will be held. As a mama holds her wee one in her womb, protects and cares for as they grow, how can you not see the feminine side of God? God is so good. May your spirit connect with her. May your spirit be aligned with her. And may she give you peace today. And lots of sweet dreams. Thank you. And bye.